Breakfast Ball, episode 7. Paige, do you know what rhymes with 7?
A lot of things, but what are you thinking?
Like, what's a number that rhymes with 7?
11.
That is right. And 11 wins is what the Bears are searching for this Saturday against the Packers at home to lead the division, to take the NFC North back where it belongs in Chicago. Thank you for setting that up for me. I was thinking about that all morning, and I said, I'm going to get Paige with this one. What do you think about that?
Go Bears. Bear
Yes.
down. 7-11.
7-11.
Slurpee day. Wow.
Woo. That just honestly got my heart racing. But this is Breakfast Ball. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning.
It's good to see you today on this Tuesday morning.
Yes. What a lovely Tuesday it is.
It is. It is a good Tuesday. Today we're talking about Diego Pavia. Kansas City missing the playoffs. First time in a while. Josh Allen, Haley Steinfeld, they're pregnant. And what an insane week of things that happened in the NFL. Lots of things happen. A lot of sad things happen, but we're going to get into the sad parts. Obviously, the Bears won. I was at the game. Did Caleb Williams say they won because I was there? It was -6. They said, they were a lot of the Bears fans or a lot of the Bears players said, the fans were the ones who won it for us today for showing up and showing out. I was one of those fans, so I'll take the dub. But we don't need to talk about the Bears anymore.
So do you have to go to the next game?
Yes.
If you don't, is it kind of rooting against them?
If I don't go to the next game, it is not rooting against them. You're trying to put bad juju on my whole vibe and the Bears vibe right now.
I'm just wondering how superstitious it gets over there.
It gets beyond superstitious. So if anybody, it's Tuesday morning. If anybody has a free tickets to the Bears Packers game for Saturday night, comment on this video.
That'll work.
It's got to be free though. It's got to be free, and I don't accept 300 level tickets. So preferably 100 level, 50-yard line, or 200 level north end zone. But I'm really not that picky.
Yeah, I'm glad you're getting picky with the tickets that you.
I'm really not that picky.
That you want for free.
Yeah, okay. I'm really not that picky. Anyways, let's get into the story of the weekend, especially in Paige's universe. This is your boy Diego Pavia. He came in second for the Heisman, right?
Yes, he did.
Against Fernando Mendoza, who's just, what a guy. I love that guy now. I'm obsessed with him.
I know. He's the cutest, and they couldn't be more opposite.
No, they are the most opposite.
Yeah. And the meme going around here is that Diego Pavia listed himself as 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I think pretty much everyone in this photo listed themselves as 6 foot or 6'1".
Yes. The thing that's staggering the most, I think, Mendoza's 6'2". Sayan, I think, is 6'1", but Jeremiah Love and Diego Pavia are both listed at 6 feet. There's a few inches, I would say, that are separating Love and Pavia on this one.
Yeah, Diego Pavia is not 6 feet tall. I actually looked on his Wikipedia last night, and it said he was 5'8", and then I looked again this morning, and it had been edited, and it said 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I did go way, way back to his high school, max preps stuff.
Okay.
It does say he's 6 feet tall there. It says he's 6 feet tall at New Mexico State. But I think there was something that said official listed height from Vanderbilt was 5'9".
Yeah, I think 5'9". I mean, just looking at these pictures, I think 5'9" might be a little generous. And also, that's just even if max preps. Listen, I don't want to talk about high school football again in my high school football career because obviously that's in the past. But
You do want to talk about it.
basically, listen, Paige, I don't want to talk about it, but I have to. It's what it's the people want it. When I was in high school, I listed myself as, 6 feet, 195. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't 6 feet and I was probably 150 pounds. It's just you gotta put in, you gotta give yourself the extra bulk. So when the opposite and the opposing teams, they're reading the pamphlet, they're looking at the roster, they go, God, dang, there's free safeties 6 feet, 195. That guy's a monster. Watch out for number 11 on the field.
You know that there's been rumors about you circulating that you are 5'3"? That's
Yeah,
been a
and
thing.
what was the key word that you said?
Rumors.
Rumors.
I mean,
Rumors.
well, so basically the goal is to oversell and underdeliver with height.
That's not the goal.
I actually did that too in high school. On my
Oh.
player profile, I said I was 5'4". I'm 5'3".
Mm.
I actually did think I was going to grow still.
Yeah. See, so
Um,
did I.
I
That's
didn't.
I thought I was gonna grow.
Yeah.
And
It's
maybe
on my license
maybe
too.
Diego Pavia still thinks he's gonna grow.
I just think the issue is you cannot stand with people who are always taller than you if you're claiming to be
Yes.
tall.
So he's claiming to be 6 feet tall. He's clearly not. I would believe Jeremiah Love is actually 6 feet. Jeremiah Love might actually be bigger than 6 feet. But
Yeah.
here's my question. So, obviously Diego Pavia did have a good season. Thinking about the NFL draft, I looked today. He was the 10th rated quarterback prospect going into the draft. What hurts his draft position more? Is it his height, which is arguably 5'6", which would make him possibly the shortest quarterback in NFL history? Or is it his attitude? He put on his Instagram story, F all the voters, family for life, right away, didn't win, didn't get what he wants. So he says F all the voters. Not the leader a lot of NFL teams are looking for. And he did actually come out, I think this morning or yesterday morning, and apologize for it.
Yeah, he also had a sign at a club, like you can buy those birthday signs and stuff that said
Yes.
F Indiana. Um, so that's not great. I think his attitude hurts him way more than his height. We saw Russell Wilson do just fine, but he, like back in the day, was normal and like a sweetheart, a good leader. Now he's a little weird, but Diego Pavia, who is gonna, if I was on his team, I would not respect him. Also, he says he wants, I think he said he wanted to be drafted by the Raiders. He just wants to party. Like
Yeah.
he just wants to be in Vegas. Like there
Right.
is no question about that.
Just move to Vegas, man. Just move to
Yeah.
Vegas. Cause like you gotta, I mean, every time you think of his attitude, like if Shedeur Sanders slipped, I mean, I know like I, Diego Pavia might have had a better season, but like Shedeur is clearly a way more prototypical NFL player when it comes to size and talent. Like if Shedeur slipped because of his attitude, maybe supposedly, what do you think Diego Pavia is going to do? Probably not get drafted.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of like other factors with Shedeur. Like he's got it's like similar to like the Arch Manning stuff, you know? It's like they can't do anything.
Yeah.
But Diego Pavia, he had the opportunity to be like so loved and
Yes.
he just went the other way. Like
He turned villain.
he just kind of I'm gonna be honest, he kind of sucks. As
Uh
he just is not a good person.
yeah. I listen, I said the other day that I'm gonna stop hating at the end of 2025. So it's still 2025 now. I'm still gonna be a hater. I agree, he does suck.
Yeah, and I don't think Vanderbilt should have made the playoffs.
I don't either.
So
Snooze, you lose. And you know who else is snoozing? And you know who else is losing? The Kansas City Chiefs.
it's so tough for them.
So tough for them. They lost. Not only did they lose the game, they lost Patrick Mahomes to torn ACL, which is one of the saddest. It's late in the season. It's might knock him out for next season as well. And this is their first time missing the playoffs since a lot of things have happened.
I did see a report literally just now pop up on my phone. He avoided tearing any other like major ligaments.
It's good.
So recovery should be by next season, I
Hopefully,
think.
knock on wood. Knock on
Yeah.
wood. But the last time the Chiefs missed the playoffs, "Happy" was the number one Billboard song of the year. Do you know that song?
Because I'm happy. I actually performed that song in my eighth grade choir concert.
I mean,
That's a true story.
that's that's how long it's been since the Chiefs have missed the playoffs. Paige was singing "Happy" in her eighth grade choir concert. Um, and not only that, their quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, the guy we were just talking about, the last time the Chiefs missed the playoffs, Patrick Mahomes actually got drafted by the Detroit Tigers in the 37th round of the MLB draft.
That is crazy.
Yes. So he was
What?
technically a professional baseball player, you could say, of sorts. Patrick Mahomes was kind of a professional baseball player the last time the Chiefs missed the playoffs.
That is such a crazy timeline fact.
It's
Wow.
crazy. It's almost a crazier timeline fact than eighth grade choir.
Almost. I can't believe he was playing professional baseball while I was in eighth grade. Also, this is the same year that Kim Kardashian broke the internet. And
Mm.
does anyone remember the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge?
I do. I do. Did you ever do the ice bucket challenge?
Of course I did. I didn't even have an Instagram. I wasn't allowed to have an Instagram.
Good
Um,
parents.
yeah, but I still did the challenge and I had my friend post it on her Instagram.
Obviously.
Hmm.
It was all for the gram, some say.
Yeah, do it
Yeah,
for the gram.
do it for the gram. And then obviously
I
Vine was still a thing, and Vine was so good.
They're bringing back Vine.
Bringing it back.
No, they are. Did you
No,
hear
I
about
know.
this?
That's what I'm saying. You know what else they're bringing back? The Chiefs missing the playoffs.
Also, I heard that Patrick Mahomes has never played in a game where the Chiefs didn't have playoff potential.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And he still won't.
Yeah, and he still won't.
Kind of a legendary move by Patrick Mahomes.
I know. Like maybe it's just he was I don't want to.
It's been a while. And the year you asked, it was 2014.
Mm.
That's called a lead up. That's called teasing the people with all these fun facts and then dropping the year after it.
What were you doing in 2014?
I was singing "Happy" in my 8th grade choir concert.
That's so crazy.
I
Must have
know, it was a
been worldwide.
crazy coincidence. 2014, I was doing my thing,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
simply just doing my
Wait,
thing.
did you do the ALS Iceberg Challenge?
I didn't. No. I don't even know if I had an Instagram yet, honestly. I was on
Huh.
Vine though. I didn't do Vines, but I did enjoy Vines.
You posted Vines, didn't you?
I might have posted a couple Vines. I know I
I
did. I did post a Vine, and it was, you know what the Vine was? This might be the only Vine I ever posted, and I remember it to this day. Just me piping a drive center fairway as a young man, just boo. That was it.
Wow, I actually never even had Vine. Like, I don't think I had a phone yet. I never had Vine downloaded. Like,
Mm.
maybe I wasn't allowed. I don't know.
I thought you
Never
had a
had Vine.
yellow iPhone.
I did. That's why I'm like, but I wasn't,
Mm.
I didn't have any of the social apps. And then it went away before I got it.
Good news is it's coming back,
It's
so you
coming
can
back.
get it now.
Yes.
Let's start a petition. GoFundMe page 2026 Vine Star.
Vine Star. I could,
think we
yeah,
I think we
I
could
could
do
get
it.
down.
I think we
Yeah.
could do it. So talking about the Chiefs missing the playoffs, the news from the NFL just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's a little off the field news right here. This is good news. We're going from bad and sad news for the Chiefs to good news. Actually, good news for Josh Allen. Chiefs aren't making the playoffs this year. He's probably. What do you think makes Josh Allen happier? The Chiefs missing the playoffs or announcing that he's having a baby with his new beautiful wife?
The Chiefs missing the playoffs.
I 100% agree with that statement. You know what he should do? He should post a picture on Instagram of him kissing Justin Herbert's belly now because Justin Herbert knocked off the Chiefs from playoff contention. And I think that would be bigger news. And I think that would go viral. And I think that could be the funniest thing Josh Allen could ever do. So actually, let's start the petition right now, Paige. Paige, can you lead the petition? Can you lead the petition right now?
I'm actually not going to lead the petition for Josh Allen to kiss another man's belly.
Why
But
not?
I am. What?
Why not?
I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
So,
I'll start the petition.
I kind of thought this was like fake news.
Why'd you think that?
'Cause, like they like just got married. The photo, I'm like, that could be anybody. But it's true. They're having a baby.
You thought they were pulling
That's
a prank?
crazy. Yeah. Like LOL. Like what? I'm always shocked when anyone says they're pregnant.
I mean, it's a crazy thing. Some people call, childbirth just like the miracle of life.
Yeah. And she's an actress.
She's an actress. But maybe she'll get some pregnant roles now. See, it opens her up to new opportunities.
I hear there is a lot of pregnant roles that people are trying to fill.
Listen, I'm just thinking I'm thinking business decisions here. And not only Haley Steinfeld making a business decision to get more pregnant roles on her, resume. This also could have been a little bit of a business decision by Josh Allen.
How?
So I did some extensive research on quarterbacks being dads. Not a lot popped up, but let me tell you something. The last time an AFC quarterback got his wife pregnant during a season and announcing it, late in the season, 2012, Joe Flacco. You want to know what Joe Flacco did in 2012?
Yeah.
He won it all, Paige. He won it all, and he had like the greatest postseason in history of a quarterback. He went like 1,200 yards almost throwing, 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, Lombardi Trophy, Super Bowl MVP, wife announcement, pregnant. Josh Allen, business decisions. He said, what can I do? What can I do? Late in the season, we're making a playoff push. What's the only thing I can do?
Become a dad.
Become a dad. Announce it to the world. Playoff push. They just beat the Patriots. Comeback
playoff
victory.
Push.
Playoff push. See? The playoff push. Push. I can see the head. Push.
Yeah.
And you know what they call it? Like when the head's like initially coming out when they're pushing? Crowning of the baby, of the head. They call that crowning.
Yes.
What do you do when what do you do when you win something? You're crowned something. So Josh Allen's trying to be, not only is the baby going to be crowning at some point in labor, Josh Allen's going to be crowning himself, or Roger Goodell crowning him Super Bowl MVP. That's what's going through Josh Allen's mind. It's a smart play. As a football guy myself, I agree with this decision that Josh Allen made. And yeah, and I think he did his homework on Joe Flacco as well. And I did my homework on Joe Flacco as well, too. So there's only one thing left to do in this situation, for me personally.
And that is?
Convince Caleb Williams to have a baby. I think he's single now. So
Wait, did you see him in Miami getting, or maybe it wasn't Miami, but he was at a club and he was getting out of the car with three models and everyone was waiting for the other guys to get out, but it was just him.
hey, that's QB1.
So I don't think he's gonna be a father anytime soon.
That's all right. We can break the cycle. Jalen Hurts wasn't a dad, and he won the Super Bowl last year. So, um, we're here to break cycles. But Josh Allen, really happy for him. I would like to see him kiss Justin Herbert's belly, and I think that would be a great post.
I want to know how pregnant she is because then we could see the timeline of this baby, you know?
Yeah,
Because they're, I don't know. I don't know how pregnant she looks.
she doesn't. I mean, it's a nice bump. Usually, you want to like say. I think like you have to be like. I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to be so wrong, and I don't want to.
I think it's like you have to wait for the first trimester, right, to announce.
I think so. So this was
But
you got to
yeah.
think this might have been a pre. This might have been a preseason baby. We might be
Oh,
talking.
wow.
We might be talking some preseason action. Some would say.
Yeah. Anyway, most good quarterbacks are dads, I feel like.
That's true.
Philip Rivers, 10
Philip
kids.
Rivers. What a guy.
Yeah, 10 kids and some grandkids. Who else? The Mannings, I think,
Manning's
are all
dads.
dads.
Brady, dad. Um, Patrick Mahomes, dad.
Dad. Russell Wilson.
Dad.
I don't know if he's really all that good, but dad.
Um, Shout out to the dads.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to the dads. That's something Shedeur Sanders would say because his dad's Deion Sanders. And that was a transition unlike any other. I should maybe win an Emmy for that one. What do you think?
Yeah, you maybe should.
Thank you.
Someone tell the Emmys, the Oscars. Let them know.
Let him know. Paige, can you start a petition and say, let's get EJ an Emmy? Can we start that petition, please?
Why am I in charge of starting petitions?
Because your petition page. Everybody knows your petition page.
Listen, my signature collecting days are over. That was
That was eighth
I got
grade,
out I
trying to
got out of
figure
that
out which
game.
song you guys were going to sing for choir. And you
Yeah,
guys
no,
chose
I needed
Happy.
people to sign a waiver saying that depending on how many laps I ran at the jogathon, they would give me a certain amount of money. And I went door to door and I bamboozled them because no one thought I would run a lot of laps.
Well,
50 laps later, I
yeah.
came back to collect.
And that's why they call you Petition Page.
Yes, but those days are done.
You know what we need
And
to start a petition on? Other than giving me an Emmy, Josh Allen kissing Justin Herbert's belly and posting it on Instagram. Um, Petition on maybe firing Kevin Stefanski because he might be trying to sabotage Shedeur Sanders' entire career.
he hates him. He hates him so much. It's
I don't
crazy.
understand it because the newest uh saga in Sabotage Shedeur, in Operation Sabotage Shedeur, in Operation Stefanski Sabotages Shedeur. Big alliteration guy. I can't believe I didn't type that out on the banner. But Operation Stefanski Sabotages Shedeur, he gave him the wrong wristband for the first two drives of the Bears game on Sunday. So he had the wrong plays in his QB wristband.
And is this could this at all be Shadeur's fault? Or is this like pretty confirmed that like someone gave him this?
I don't know. I mean, it could be Shadeur's fault. I don't know if it is or not, but like Stefanski in his interview, he seemed in his post-game interview, he seemed pretty sketchy about it. He was just like mumbling over himself and he's just like, yeah, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at so I was at the game, but I wanted to see the first two drives,
Hmm.
three and outs, two punts. So when you have the wrong plays in your wristband, I think you're going to be going 3-and-out, I would say.
Yeah. And what was it? The last game, he was playing really well, right?
Yes.
And then they pulled him out like on the goal line. They like didn't even have a quarterback in. It was
Oh
just
yeah,
direct
they did
snaps to running
on the
back.
two-point conversion. A two-point conversion to, I think, take the lead and possibly win the game. They took out their starting quarterback. Listen, this sounds like Operation Stefanski Sabotage Shedeur.
Yeah. Well, he's hated him since they picked him up, which
Yes.
I don't understand why. Like Shedeur is not as hateable as like a Diego Pavia. Like
No,
I
no,
get that
no.
he's like cocky and everything, but it's like he actually seems like he like I love Deion Sanders.
Yeah,
Like I
we
think
all do.
he's yeah, it's just I don't understand the hate that Shedeur gets.
It's because people think he's cocky and he speaks what's on his mind and things like that. And I think Shedeur is going to be a good quarterback in this league, and I think that the Browns have to go one direction. Um, it's either Coach Stefanski or it's Shedeur Sanders because obviously this isn't Stefanski's guy. So if you guys really think Shedeur is, the future, the franchise quarterback, you better find a guy who believes in Shedeur Sanders and who's willing to coach him and be his best friend like Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams are. They're best friends. You guys see the success that's going on. I don't mean it to bring it back to the Bears, but it's what's always on my mind. The guys, when you think about your loved ones constantly, right? And I think about Ben Johnson. I think about Caleb Williams. I love those guys. So I want Cleveland Browns fans to feel like that with Shedeur and blank. So
Mm. No one hates the Browns more than the Browns, I feel.
yeah, I was sitting
So
next to Browns fans, and they were hating themselves pretty hard on Sunday.
that's so tough. It's so
So,
tough.
so tough. And speaking of, I mean, you would think, wow, that was a lot of NFL talk. You would think that's it. That's not it. We're going to hit you with a little bit of classic NFL banter. Big
Yes.
news on Monday. Micah Parsons tore his
Oh,
ACL.
yeah. I know that you would never root for a player's injury, but I have to feel like you don't feel super upset about this.
Listen, you did text me and say you were celebrating. I said, why would you even say stuff like that? And you texted
This
me as it happened, and you go, yes, Micah Parsons is down. That looks like an ACL tear. Bear down. And I said, Paige, why would you even ever say that?
that's a complete lie. I feel like that's a text that you wrote to all of your bear groupies. And you guys all like went out and got beers or something.
First of all, let me tell you something. My friends are just my, we're not Bears groupies. We're fans.
No,
second
you're
of all,
fangirls.
second of all, I'm a fangirl for sure. It does whatever. Um, this is I'm not happy. Micah Parsons tore his ACL. I was a Bears fan. I wanted the Packers to come into Chicago on Saturday with everything they got. I wanted to beat the best version of the Packers. Seriously. Always do. Always do. I wanted, like, for example, Aaron Rodgers missed the game as a Steeler against the Bears. I wanted Aaron Rodgers to play so we could basically murder him. But he didn't play, and we still won. But I wanted him to play. I want the best versions of the Packers, and we're not going to get them on Saturday. And you know what? That's sad because now if we do win, all the Packers fans are going to be like, oh, Micah was hurt. Christian Watson was out. You guys only can beat us when we have our best players injured. And then I'm going to start being like, shut up, guys.
Well, are you guys all healed yet? I know that's been a big thing for you guys.
We're not all healed yet. We still have,
So
I know,
it's
but
pretty,
you got when you're dealing with
I
these Wisconsin people.
listen, if I was a Bears fan, I would understand what you're saying. You don't want to hear the excuses, but at the end of the day, a win, a win is a win, and you just have to say scoreboard, So I wouldn't. I'm not. if I was a Bears fan, I wouldn't be too upset about this, but I am upset for the NFL and for good football. It is very sad when
Yeah.
something like that happens.
Yes. So I'm sad that he's out, but like you said, we got to play who's in front of us. So Packers, bring your hard hats on Saturday night because we're gonna be bringing the boom.
In other sad news, the Jets super fan, um, let me see what he calls himself here. Captain Jet, just
Classic.
of course, who has made a custom hat with a jet plane on it.
Mhm.
He has declared that he is no longer buying season tickets because he just can't take it anymore.
You know how bad you have to have a guy who calls himself Captain Jet and who has created a custom hat with a jet on it to say, I'm done. I'm not buying season tickets anymore. You know how bad you have to be?
You have to be as bad as the
You
Jets.
have to be as bad as the Jets.
And it's hard to beat. But apparently a lot of it has to do with the ticket prices. I guess the Jets charge a hefty penny to watch them lose every weekend.
Listen, nobody wants to pay a hefty penny. So,
No.
Captain Jet, we're with you on this one. We got your back. Should we start a petition for Captain Jet so we could GoFundMe to buy
No,
Captain Jet season tickets?
we need a GoFundMe for the Jets so they can buy new players.
So,
Yes.
you're the one starting a petition for the Jets to buy new players.
I guess. Fine. I'll pick up my clipboard and paper
Thank you. Go
again.
door to door and let's get Captain Jet. No, let's get the Jets new players and then let's get Captain Jet. Captain, I don't want to say Captain Jack, like Captain Jack Sparrow. Do you know Captain Jack Sparrow?
Yeah. Met him once or twice on the high seas.
Oh, not a guy you want to see on the high seas.
Or is he the exact guy you do?
Stay tuned
What
for
was I
next
gonna
episode.
where we're on a boat?
And we're talking about if we want to be friends with pirates or not.
Yeah. You don't? You wouldn't? I guess we'll save
Um,
that.
we have to save that for next episode.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, have you seen the TikToks of like professional jet reacts to the Jets?
Professional jet reacts to the jet.
And it's like a jet airplane.
And he's reacting to the Jets.
Yes, or like a professional charger reacts to the chargers and it's like a charger for your phone. If no one's seen those, go look them up. They're so funny.
Is it AI or is it an actual jet reacting?
It's like a green screen person, like where they put their face on a jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. Go look them up though. They're funny.
It sounds funny. Should we start a petition for
I can't. I'm busy with my first petition for the Jets, and I don't even like the Jets.
Yeah, don't start a petition for the Jets. What your petition needs to be is it's got to be the Justin Herbert, Josh Allen petition.
Speaking of going door to door, in other news, in other pop culture news, the Girl Scouts are introducing a new cookie this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Which one? What's it called?
It I think is like a s'more one. Something s'mores.
Not crazy about that decision by the Girl
Yeah.
Scouts.
Let's start a petition.
Let's start a petition. Yes, let's start a petition. Girl Scouts used to have these animal cookies with like a chocolate bottom. We'll pull it up. We'll pull it up. They had.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
telling you, and they're just gone now.
What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
I actually like. I think they're called something different now, but the Samoas.
Yeah, same.
That's your favorite?
Coconut. Yeah, coconut caramel.
Yeah, nice. One
So
thing that
good.
we agree on when it comes to food is Samoas. I thought you
Yeah.
were going to say
This is
Thin
cute.
Mint, and I was going to say, oh my gosh, you're so basic.
No, no, unless they're frozen. They're pretty good.
Frozen ones are good. Frozen ones are
Yeah.
good. Um, Speaking of Girl Scouts, that's it.
Speaking of Girl Scouts, Joe Burrow wants to quit football.
Wow, she's gonna be here all week, ladies and gentlemen. uh yeah, damn, that
Um,
was really, really good. You listen, Paige. That was good. That's why we call you the sharpest knife in the box, because that
Thank
was a
you.
very sharp joke.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
what's up with that? He's in a slump right now.
And I get like, okay, you're losing, but also like get through it. I don't
Yeah.
know, like it's just like so kind of frustrating to see someone so like down and out. Like I just am
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it
what's
is.
going on?
It could just be like seasonal depression. He's in Cincinnati. He's going through it, going through losses, going through injury. I get it. Um, Maybe he gets traded. Maybe he goes to a new team next year. I don't know if that's a possibility, but Raiders or the Jets, we could start a petition. That could be the first player on the petition to the Jets is
He
Joe
would
Burrow.
just hate his life if he was on the Jets.
What do you mean? He'd be in the he'd be in the Big Apple. He'd be in New York City.
That's
He's a
true.
fashion guy. He'll be cruising around in Brooklyn doing fashion boy stuff. Um,
Yeah, that's true.
so maybe he's just doing seasonal depression, but um, he's got to snap out of it. We need to see more Joe Burrow. I don't want him to retire. We lost Andrew Luck to early retirement. I don't want to lose Joe Burrow.
Speaking of early retirement, Philip Rivers. Is it Rivers?
Yeah, no, it's
Why did
Lace.
I just went blank on that. I was like, is it Rivers? He almost beat the Seahawks.
He almost beat your Seahawks
My Seahawks.
at your
That
home in your home.
in our home field. That was crazy. I wasn't even upset about it though. Like as they were losing, I was like, this is just an insane story. Like
Yes.
there's just no way. But I can't even be mad because what a what a redemption that no one really asked for. I don't
A
know.
redemption that no one asked for, but that everyone needs. He's a grandpa. Almost
And
came in there in a very hostile environment and won. And they had just announced. They announced that he's starting. He's starting again this week.
he technically didn't have a good game. I think he had 120 passing yards,
Just got to be a game manager.
and he did. Yeah, uh that was just so weird to watch.
Yeah, it was amazing. And he also said his post game interview was actually better than anything. He was just like,
Yeah.
hope all the boys, my sons, all the guys in the football team, there's like, coach wasn't scared. And that's
That's
amazing. And that's just what being a football guy is all about. That's what football is all about, is not being scared. You think
I think
Joe
it's
Burrow
about
should watch Philip Rivers' post game interview?
yeah, Joe Burrow could use a reminder that someday it could be over, you know?
It could
And
be.
you'll be old, but you're just gonna want to keep playing.
Just gonna want to keep playing.
Hmm. It's like you
Football.
after high school.
All right. That seemed like a low blow. But that is how I felt after high school, and we won't get into that again because I've done too much high school football talk on here. But that is like me after high school. I was thinking about it. I just didn't want to say it um, because I was going to get made fun of by you, and it happened already without even me saying anything. It still happened.
I respect your high school football career.
Thank you. Thank you. You might have been the first ever person to say that to me. With that being said, that is a wrap on Breakfast Ball, episode 7. What are you having for lunch?
I don't know, but on Sunday during breakfast, this is a closing statement. I bit the side of my mouth,
Mm,
and now I have a sore side. I bit it really hard. I
yeah,
missed
that's
my food completely.
what were you eating?
A sausage and egg croissant sandwich.
Oh, a sausage and egg croissant. Croissant. Very, very interesting. We're gonna
I would
talk
have
off
ordered
camera.
it.
I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and we'll see you on Thursday morning.